Hello? Okay.
Hello?
Hello, we're live again. Everything should be fixed now. Okay, Jester has convinced me to keep going. I was just about to get up and use the restroom. I'm making the demon altar to put in this so we can unlock more things to build. It's not demon, it's crimson altar. Yes, I can see your stuff, cellophane. So we are good. It didn't explode her, which makes me very happy. So yeah, if you're still here, yep, we can hear you. And with that being said, okay, screen is good. I'm going to position myself in a place you can see Jester, then I'm gonna go use the restroom and grab a drink real quick. As I said, she's convinced me to keep going to show you guys her building or whatever. So we have that demon altar, which is the whole reason I wanted to do that. The at-home.
Yeah, I was making a flipper.
The at-home, demon altar. With that being said, everything should be good now. If not, I will check chat when I get back. Jester's reading the chat. Be nice to her, please.
Minor whoopsie, I ate the thing. Anyway, sorrow chat, hi. Hi. Be a little bit quiet since I'm kind of listening to music as I'm doing this, but we'll still read and answer any silly stuff that happens in chat. Hi JJ. Glad to see you back. Spades is AFK, so he will not be able to respond to stuff in the minute. Smash or pass shot from weapon files. Hold up. I'm not very in tune to the names of these critters. Oh wait, I said yes to this. Yeah, I said yes to the sheep one. The yellow and white sheep tutor. I like that one. That one's pretty cool. Where is my cobblestone? Sonic? don't know about that. I don't know. I've never really seen Sonic as, like, freakable. If that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe it's because I played all of, like, the weird little, like, games when I was younger, so it's kind of weird to, like, think about that. If that makes sense. The shadows are weird, because I think... I don't know, I can't really super... think in that way for the, Sonic characters. I think they're redeemed when they're in, like, the IDW comic form, but I really can't... I can't think of the 3D versions. I can't think of them in that way. And Shadow's, like, I think he's pretty cool. He's, like, middle Smash. Like, he's kind of on the edge there. I don't know how to feel about it. Oh, what? Why did it pause my music? Okay, never mind. It's back. I'm not really sure how to answer that that one. That old OJ. Not OJ, JJ. Slash, I don't really know. I would do age check. I assume you're in your, like, 20s, but, like, I think it's... I'm gonna say pass, but in a friendship way.
What did I get back to?
JJO, asked Smasher passed me, and so I was like, age check, and then they said they were 18, and so I was like, pass, but in friendship way. I just doxed myself. No, it's not doxing. But, like, when you ask that sort of stuff, I kind of have to know that information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no Smashing fans. Bit odd.
Yeah. No hard feelings, little dude. But,
Myself, though.
is a bit...
Thank God I got it.
Smashed yourself. Huh? Oh, am I answering this?
Oh yeah, you were saying,
Oh,
you're
jeez.
explaining the thing, and I was like, oh yeah, no, you're doing a good job, so I'll just let you do it.
Oh, but yeah, it's just something that we need to know. It's no biggie.
No, I just say you kind of address, but like, It's not that
Well,
bad.
it's a biggie, but also it's one of those things where it's like
Well, no, I'm
I can't
saying.
really.
Well, yeah,
And
no,
also, it's like a weird
well, yeah,
parasocial thing, you
yeah, no,
know.
that's what I was saying. I thought you were going on that, and then you're like, well, no, it's just no. Yeah, like, oh no, we were totally different line tracks, but yeah, like I said, that's
Like, it's funny, but it's not like an actual thing.
yeah,
Like, answer, if that makes sense.
yeah, no, that's what I'm getting at too. Where am I going? I think I just went to go build without building material. No, wait, I know what I'm doing. Okay, we're
Smash
fighting
past Doomslayer, smash.
yeah, I kind of have to agree. I'm like mostly straight, but Doomslayer's Doomslayer, man, you know. There's a very specific niche as far as it goes, and he's unfortunately in it. I'm enough of a man, comfortable enough to admit that.
Grug. I mean, Grug's okay, but like in the movie, like I think he redeemed himself in the movie.
There's like
Sorta. At
3
least for me.
movies.
Like he's had like oh no, I know. I'm like saying movie as in like all of them combined sort of deal.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Like
There we go.
there's parts in the movies. I guess I'll make it plural for like I guess easier understandability. Where I'm kind of like, what the hell? But I think like at the end of all of them, I think he redeems himself. He just comes off as like more of like a caring parent than like the asshole, as one might say.
I messed up, but I went. Okay, I think I'm Yu-Gi-Oh-ing against the brain of Cthulhu for my soul. Casual, you know.
Yeah, I never watched the show. Is that one like 2D? I could have sworn it's 2D, right? Either that. No, I think it is 2D. I think the show's like 2D, and then the movies are 3D. I might be thinking another show.
Maybe. Oh.
Because there's a lot of...
Terraria just hard crashed. Maybe we should have stopped. It's being... I think it might be a Terraria thing and not a stream thing. Because Terraria is open still. I hear the music. The server console's open, but just said main engine crash. Alright, one second. Let me hit the game thing.
I'm gonna leave real quick so that nothing bad happens.
Yeah, so it's saving before exit. Save successfully. Full shutdown. I'm trying this one more time, boys. One more go, lads. I'm waiting for it to fully like shut itself down. I suppose since it's this conversation in the meantime, all of you, the cast of Yu-Gi-Oh is kind of, that's it's a little rough of an ask, honestly, for anyone. So, gotta have to say pass on the entirety of Yu-Gi-Oh. Also, pass on Grug. Not my cup of tea. Not that very particular niche, unfortunately. Server is slowly going back up.
I don't know why it's hard crashing.
I don't know why it did. That's the first time it's hard crashed since you guys went to space. I think it might be a little unstable since you guys went to space, to be real. And then we turned it on and off. So I think that's probably why it's a little iffy. Then also, the stars above did just get an update today.
Maybe, because that's why maybe Fargo stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's fine so long as it doesn't keep happening. But I think it just is a weird day today. Where realistically, yeah. It's been a little bit on the fence. Like I said, it's been a very odd day. It might just be computer shiz, to be honest. Like I said, my mouse has been hypersensitive ever since like the first game of Marvel Rivals we did. Then The stream's been...
Did you ever like reset your computer from
No,
that
I
time?
said that already.
Okay, maybe just
Yeah, after stream,
yeah.
I'm for sure. I think I'm just gonna get off for the night after stream probably and go EP.
Yeah, because maybe it just could be just it bugging up because of all that. I don't know.
I
I
don't
really
know.
do wish more rival worked because God, I love that game so much. Even though it pains me sometimes.
It pains me almost exclusively, but yeah, and I do like it a lot. I do not know anything about Walton Files. I'll look it up while the server's coming back. Jack.
I know where Walton Files what it like is, but I don't think I've ever really watched any of the lore videos on it. Like, cause there's a bunch of stuff for it. I've just never had the time to do so.
I misspelled his name and got very different.
Yuki's pretty cool, but I think he's going past in the past area, unfortunately.
Looking at it, yeah, when the first thing I see is him being compared to, like, Spring Bonnie. The first thing I see when I looked him up is Spring Bonnie, like, artwork. It's with him in it. So anyways, the server is working. Tell me, guys, it should not be a black screen anymore. It should be back. It should be back. It went black screen because it hard crashed and lost its source. And now I've had to change the source. And now we're good. I hope. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna say pass on Jack Walton. Every time I think of Jack Walton, I just see that one picture where it's him with that like fuck ass teeth.
Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, I'm not even opposed to that sort of like teeth. It's just like I said, as soon as he was compared to uh like in the first thing I see of him is a fan art of him with like Spring Bonnie like grabbing him and I'm like, I yeah, nah, he got that, you know? Oh god, some
Make
animated.
sure that your terraria is on the correct
I
thing because
I
you have to
did. I had
change
to
it.
change. I know I had to change the source. That's probably why it went all dark last time, to be honest. That might have been a my thing. I think of William Afton. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When if your immediate comparison is William Afton, I think there might be just a small amount of passing going on there. And thank you for everyone who subscribed, by the way. Um,
Yeah, it's really awesome. I noticed that your stuff was up high.
yeah,
I was like, hell yeah.
quite a bit, yeah. So
Very
yeah, I
proud.
appreciate that a lot. Also remember, guys, if you are 18 plus and interested, we have a Discord. If someone asks, you can either go to Jester's channel. Please do check out Lovable Jester. She's kind of the main show here, to be honest with you. And there's a link, permanent link there, or I can send out a link here if anyone wants one. I'm going to fight a brain in a children's card game now. Okay, I'm dying horribly, but there you go. It's fine. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay, am I going first? Okay, nice. So Mimic is kind of a bad play, to be honest here, but we have this. I think we have, like, the setup to win this, but it's a little iffy. Damn.
Oh. Oh. I just see you being harassed by the fucking brain of Cthulhu.
Okay. Here's it. Pass. I need the Pot of Greed equivalent, the guides, or the guards, or the guides guidance. Boom, that card.
Just gonna hope that I don't also get harassed by the brain of Cthulhu.
It crashed
Yeah,
again. Nah, we might be cooked.
maybe it just doesn't like you being in the Yu-Gi-Oh battle of him in particular.
Him in
'Cause
particular.
it does spawn a bunch of like other duders.
Duders, yeah.
Slash the other.
That's annoying though,
Yeah.
because that means we're hard locked in the progression for the card game.
Oh, do you have to like
You have
actually
to
like
beat the next guy to get the next card pack, yeah. Was that?
really?
Yeah. I mean, if you want the Brain of Cthulhu card, you have to be able to beat the Brain of Cthulhu in the game.
Maybe beat it without me in there or something.
I'll try. It crashed. I will, because now that it's crashed twice doing the same thing, I'll pop back up again. I need to get ready to change the source.
Yeah. I'll not join. I'm gonna use this time to like grab a drink or something.
Yeah. Maybe I do try it in just raw single player. Because I have to close it and reopen it in multiplayer, and that's kind of a pain.
Maybe it's because it no, it didn't die, so I'm thinking about it could be.
It's like turn 3 too that happened both times, which is a little silly.
But yeah, I'll be back.
There you go. You guys should be able to at least hear the game. Well, like I said, sorry for scuff. This happens occasionally in modded games like this. It would suck for hard locked in the Yu-Gi-Oh progression, but if worse comes to worse, I think it might be the little creeper things. So I'm gonna try to open it in single player real quick. That means there will be another just random black screen later. I apologize for that. It's gonna be a little stinky, but kind of what we gotta do here. What the hell did Jester do there? Oh. Okay, guys, I think when you kill the Brain of Cthulhu, he spreads the corruption if he wasn't in the corruption. I think we might have messed up here, guys. Okay, let's start trying this one more time. This does not work. We're just gonna go back to multiplayer by the time Jester gets back. And, yeah, it's a little bit of a problem, guys. Let's take a cruise in the car just to show you what's going on. For Felix to answer the goddamn phone. Is that where that's from? I did not know that's where that was from. Yeah, anyway, so the Brain of Cthulhu did some things I don't think he was, supposed to do, and I think we might have problems because of it. No, because I've heard that meme, but I had no idea where it's from. I've heard like a bajillion remixes. So, learning a lot today. Okay, guys, one last try for the Yu-Gi-Oh! If this does not work, it is what it is. Okay, here, let's actually try to kill some of the creepers first. And when we get low on health. Okay, yeah, now we're low on health. I think it might be because of the immortality that he gets. I'm gonna try my damnedest here. Okay, Lost Girl's actually good because she transforms when you draw an item. If it's the first item. Mother Slime here is pretty good, and then we will shackle our weakest link to give them protection. So far it's working, knock on wood. I will actually give that to that. It's a bad idea because as soon as I draw something it might go bad, but... Turn 3. What am I doing? This is a way better play. That kills that, taking away the first life. Pass. Okay, not great, but oh well. We take out the brain itself. That takes 2 hearts. We need 1 more kill and then we win. They get the queen slime, or the, not queen slime, sorry. The mother slime gone. But I can play this. Attack the back line because it's open. Win. Okay, boom. I don't like all the weird piss beams. Okay, so it does work in single player, which this mod is, it works in multiplayer, but I guess it is probably just because of the sheer amount of stuff happening that it lags to death. That dropped weird stuff, but I'm not gonna complain. I got what I wanted. The card pack. Let's see what we unlock, guys. A creeper. That's actually kind of crazy. Okay. Brain of Cthulhu itself. Brain of Cthulhu Creeper Devourer. I probably should have kept those and done it again, but oh well. I will do it one more time while Jester's gone and get rid of some of the stone. Yeah, I'll do this one more time. Just to get it. If there's any other cards that I cannot get from outside of this, this at least unlocks them for us. So, way worse hand. I'm kind of gonna have to hope and pray here, because I don't even have a... I guess we have to just do this. Yeah, I've heard the meme before. I just didn't know it was from that, which I said, interesting to know. I said, learning a lot today, it would seem. Pop that. I need guard's guidance to refill my hand here, really. Otherwise, I'm kind of gonna be... Ooh, that's a little rough. He doesn't have a creeper. Oh, he equipped the thing. Makes sense. Gotta kill that at that point. Oh, of course he has another one. Crazy. Actually kind of perfect hand. That decreases its attack cost to 2, which means I can just kill it twice to kill the real deal. Boom. Like I said, we'll pop it one more time just to see what we get. I'll leave any of the drops it leaves behind away. Terrible first hand, and it goes first. Rip, rip. I like the simplicity of the, like, TCG in this, mod, though. It's, like, complex enough that it's interesting, but it's not crazy. Unfortunate. I actually kind of go to draw. Not great, but oh well. It dies if it attacks, but I get down to 1 life. Hey, why would it do that? Oh, it just wants to... Okay. It's literally whoever wins the first hit here. So this is a little scary. I don't think attacking into the backline is going to do anything here. So I'm just going to attack it and hope he doesn't have anything zealous that can do enough damage. Oof. Okay. I think this is still a win. I think this is still... No, yeah, no, it's still a win. He throws for some reason. Okay, just dodge the weird beams of piss real quick. Banny, I hope I'm saying that right? Is a silly goober. A silly goofy goober in the Walton Files. Maybe I will give Walton Files a try sometime in the future. I mean, I don't have a lot of available time right now, but I might be laid up in a little while, so if that's the case. Might look into it. That's so void efficient in comparison to all the other ones. It's the card unboxing, then get it back into multiplayer so that Jester can come back. Okay, rainbowy one is pretty nice. I think that was the only one. I think it was just those two cards. I mean, it kind of have to be. Okay. So hopefully this is the last time you guys are seeing a black screen. I will. It's still the same everything. So now I just wait for Jester to come back. So yeah, I might have to look into Walton Files at this point. When I have a bit more time. Got a message. Oh, never mind. It's just a stream announcement from someone else. Okay, we're back. Let's go check and make sure her building stuff's all still there. I imagine it is because it did save, so it should be good. Then we'll clean out my inventory. More of her graves. Yep. Everything still looks intact. So, yep. So we're good, just weird crashes. That was kind of sad. Just walk it. Ghosts aren't real, apparently. See, that ghost was not real. Don't know what to tell you other than that. I'll just sell those. I'll open 5 of these since technically they were like victory thing, but okay, I'll just separate those manually would turn out. I'll put one of these in here just because it is a material she didn't happen to. Why can I not right-click it? Is it already lagging like really bad without her here? Is the multiplayer thing just exploding? Oh well. Maybe it's just a me thing. People make a lot of memes in horror, and one we don't talk about. And that's what they make of Walton Files. Yeah, that's typically how it goes. I mean, I did marry Jesse, so I can't really complain about any of that. That's kind of all up our alley, to be honest with you. It's kind of our brand. Hello, sir. You probably wish to buy horrible Doom machines, right? If you equip this might be why it's so laggy, to be honest. Yeah, we said it a couple of times. We're pretty open about it. I think maybe I switch this for this temporarily. Because don't get me wrong, this is good. The max life increase and the max mana too, and the healing spell increase, good. But like, this is better, because it's a 10% increase, which is 40 health in comparison to a 20 health. So that's kind of just a win in my book. I think this is one of the things where you need a bunch of stuff. You need the Gaelic Wings, the Darkened Heart, Purification Powder, Green Solution, Chlorophyte Bar. Watching out a W in chat. Thank you. Kind of funny to people, thank you. Yeah, no, she's pretty cool. Very silly goober. I appreciate it. But, yeah. I'm very lucky to have her. She is... Why is there not enough villagers anyway? Hello. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, it says Isis, like the goddess. True defense and thorns damage. Alright, let's buy a bunch of this powder to fix our mistake before Jester shows up. We're just gonna buy literally 1,000 powder. Boom, nice. Easy. Also, yeah, we don't talk about what happened here. There was an item that is essentially a nuke. And I was like, hey, you know, if you've ever seen the Yogscast, the bomb incident, you know, from their very, very old, honestly, it's crazy to say very old, but yeah, pretty old at this point. Volt's game that they did, where Shin let off the red matter bomb. That's essentially what I did. Off camera. I didn't know it was actually gonna like blow up most of the beach. Yeah, I can presume, JJ. Cough, cough, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I would imagine. That's typically how those sorts of things go.
Greetings, guys.
Welcome back. Yeah, it works in single player. I think they just hate you a lot. The boss wants to come and beat you up instead of playing Yu-Gi-Oh, which is really
Maybe
rude,
just has
honestly.
a really tough time, like, getting to me or something. Like,
Probably.
the radius of the one thing that spawns like the all trippy bullshit. Maybe it has like a weird radius and I don't know, I'm kind of spitting theories out right now.
But anyways, Jester, it's crazy. They have Jester armor. Unfortunately, it's
Really?
not for your class. The Jester armor
Aw.
is, in fact,
It's
exclusively for Bard.
Bard. I can't believe I'm going into Bard.
It's like, guys, I was a summoner. Now, I'm a Bard.
I don't mind, because right now I don't really have, like,
That's why I keep thinking. I
good
was
stuff.
debating, because, like, I was like, I can't make healer work. Then I got the iridescent armor, and it's, like, the best armor rating in game right now. So I'm like, the damage reduction is just too beneficial to, like, get rid of. But I'm also on the fence, because, like, I don't super love, because, like, I know I'm not going to upgrade for a long time. We could get you the Astro... Oh, never mind. Here, we can't. You did not get us enough meteor. We need more meteor, Jester. I don't know how to describe the
there is
wink,
a
wink,
meteor
nudge,
that
nudge.
landed, so I'll have to go find that.
Yeah,
There's
that,
a good chance it landed on one of the floating islands, to be honest.
Yeah, because that gets you a new bonus set. The Astro is... increases your amount of minions and centuries by 1. And also increases their damage by 2 universally. That's without a set bonus.
I'm gonna go find that asteroid. I need the astro armor.
Okay, makes sense, I guess. Also, yeah, okay, I don't know why we're, like, pretending like we're a safe for work channel. You know, like, I assume they make NSFW stuff, because, like, I would assume that's just how it always works with that sort of thing. Analog horror is, like, a very, very odd niche in that category. Yeah, NSFW. So I said it's like just a weird niche that analog horror style things / otherwise are like weirdly common / popular in the analog horror or the indie horror genre. We can make like 8 new enchantments, and I'm so happy because it's enchantments I didn't even know we could make. And I'm just sitting here and like with a tear in my eye, Jester. It's for so long I've wanted this. For so long, Jester. For so long.
What the fuck?
Summons a digital pet? Summons a digital monster? Digimon, digital monsters. That's all I can sing of the song before I get attacked.
I saw someone literally get in trouble for, like, weird, like, it wasn't humming, but it was, like, a cappella of, like, a song, and I'm like, bro, ow.
How do you defeat a lightning minotaur? You know, Jester, if we had this demon altar beforehand, you know, we could have made an amber insect that lets you summon a baby dinosaur. And you want to know what its effect is? It makes it so that
Something tells me
it makes it so we can get that gems by mining. I mean, you could have just gotten them instead of you. You know, like a lot of that always happens in games like this. As soon as we make
the gems by mine.
Yeah, no, the gems for we wouldn't have needed to go into the whole gem tree thing. We would have just gotten a ton of them.
Oh, just by the dinosaur boy?
Yeah. He just makes it so stuff you mine has a percentile chance to drop it.
Keep the trees, honestly, because, like,
They look
if it's percentile chance and, like, 1, we could get more from it, and it's just a nice thing to have.
Hey, I've been talking about the Walton files and stuff. I could make the super duper electric. Super duper. Execute enemies below 10%. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. apple
Yeah, I saw it
pie.
and I was like, wow, that could be actually crazy.
I'm
Because sometimes, like, you literally just get, like, a lot of times I get them down to, like, a low percentage, and then they, like, kill me before I could do anything. So, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about that one, because it doesn't seem that hard to make.
it would be a little bit of grinding, but yeah, it's not terrible.
Because we only did the otherworldly thing?
Giant
Otherworldly,
clam.
essence, I think.
Flower bouquet, Nazareth, Rumia.
The waterfalls is pretty cool.
Wall of flesh.
I
Crabulon.
don't believe I've seen a lot of stuff about it recently.
We've also been talking about the INSFW of analog horror. And the fact that it's just like
Yeah.
a weird niche that has evolved. And also, it happens a lot with indie
Like-
horror too, yeah.
In terms of, like, in the actual analog horror, or
Both,
like
I guess,
art
I
people
suppose.
make of
Art
it.
people make of it most likely, but
Okay, because I can see both sides of them being important. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, what happened? Hold on, wait. Did I not? Wait, what? Am I
like a
geeking?
cell phone.
Give me a second. The corruption just, like, ate a lot of my one stuff. Where did this come from? Wait, is this guy corrupting my shit? Because this corruption spawned out of nowhere. My arena! My arena! Do you see what happened to my fucking arena?
No, definitely not.
I know what you did.
I think you're mad.
Now I need to make instivators. It's literally everywhere. I need to get, like, the
Nah, yeah, you can just get, yeah,
contaminator.
nah, that's what I was looking at. That's why I was searching through this. I got distracted by boss items to summon, but no, the brain of
Fucking
Cthulhu,
arena.
the brain of Cthulhu when he fucking exploded,
My
corrupted the arena.
stops.
When he
I
died,
was literally like, why is there stuff? Did the, like,
when he
sky
dies,
thing,
he
like, drop
explodes.
down?
No, when he dies,
And then I saw that it's, like, everywhere around the fucking arena. And I'm like, what happened, bro? Banny, hold up. Is that the purple, not purple, blue,
purple.
bunny one? 1 second. Banny, molten fires.
People in chat, how many of your
It is
friends are
purple.
purple?
Never mind. Never mind, it was the purple one. They are pretty silly. I do like them. I'm kind of sad, only like, well, I don't know why I'm sad, because I think that's just like a episode thing. Because one of these screenshots has him with like an eye patch on. Eye patches are pretty cool.
So yeah, we have like 3 new bosses we can fight next session, by the way. What the heck? How do I make that? Oh, I just crushed the squirrels into dust.
Yummers!
Apparently we can just forcefully create meteorite bars, by the way, somehow. With magic, by like combining iron, weird flesh bits, maybe another ingredient that it's not telling me, because it's saying magnetic ore, so apparently meteorite can just be manifested somehow.
Aren't you so joyous?
I guess.
I know meteorites, I know meteorites. I'm gonna find the meteorite, I'm gonna die instantly. It still says the one guy's on my screen for some reason.
Jester, do you want the escape rocket?
Seems to be raining again.
I'm being harassed.
And plushie videos? Oh,
I think I've seen the plushie videos. I do really like the plushies. They're pretty cool. Did I ever get made? Because I thought there was like a scandal or something with like the creator or something. Didn't something like that happen with the Walton Files? Or am I
There's a
geeky?
lot of horror things modernly.
Yeah, just don't think about it. Don't
think about it,
don't think
God.
about it.
Makes you suck everything. Must be consumed manually.
Huh?
The
What
big
freaky
suck.
thing are you reading right now, bro? Unironically, fighting this thing in the ocean's kind of working. I don't like how this is working. I didn't want to fight this thing, but I'm fighting it, I guess.
What are you fighting?
Purple version of Crimson thing. Brain of Cthulhu.
Hive
Mind,
mind?
I think. I don't know if he spawned when I was looking for the meteor, and I'm scared.
Size.
He's
What
actually not doing any damage to me. I think it's because of my one, like, eyeballs.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I jinxed it. He's gonna get me.
Yeah, no, I know he would. It's a Walton Files 5th year anniversary. Impressive.
Oh, really? That's cool. I'm gonna hope that thing didn't follow me. Okay, thank goodness.
What the heck?
I don't think any of
this-
my stuff was summoned. Oops. Do you want the mysterious key to the mysterious lands?
I have one. It is currently
Oh.
cheeked up.
Oh. Lord have mercy, okay. Wait, what do you mean cheeked up? What the fuck? Huh? What? What?
You heard me. Can catch town folk.
I gotta look at these plushies again. I forgot. How many they made. Open. Files.
Raz. It's been a long time since I've heard anything Psychonauts. I wasn't looking at,
Dude, I thought the one with like the yellow sheep was like smoking a cigarette in its plushie. I just looked up a photo of it right now. I thought it was like straight up just smoking. I do like the clown boy. The clown one's pretty cool.
oh, we don't have any golden grave marker. Kinda sad. but
Yeah.
We'll make one, because I'm pretty sure it's an important crafting item. The Jolly Roger. Yeah. That's the only time I will be doing that. God, where is it? Is there any other summon items at this point? I don't think so. There's a Preparator Cyst at this point, and the Hive Mind. And then I think there might be one more boss we can do, like, regionally. Though, I don't know what any of the other things require. I guess I could go to right-click until we get to Gensoko. That's a, Jester, we could make a thing that displays how much hard light you had.
Unconscious man. Hi.
I
Who the fuck are you?
think he's the guy who does the old one's armor.
Shut up. You just give me 20 defender medals. I don't know who you are, bro. Who are you? Tim Lockwood?
What?
Like the guy from Cloudy and the Chance in of Meatballs?
I see. Hololight reference. Do you want the hard light projector thingy or no?
No.
I'm gonna.
Oh my god, it is Tim Lockwood. Oh my god, it looks exactly like him too. What the fuck? Am I
What?
thinking? No, come down here. Come down here now. Come down here now.
Wait,
You need to see this.
Okay, join pink team. Where the heck are you? Oh my god, it's Tim Lockwood. Yeah, this is the Attorney
It
Crystal
literally
guy.
is him, bro. Like, look.
Oh, yeah. He can do summoning stabs and stuff. He sells actually, like, good defense things.
Do you just give me... No, I think something died on you. I thought you, like, dropped me your money. Summon damage. Oh, boy.
Yeah, here, slime. Yeah, here.
What a yell. I looked away for like 2 seconds. What happened? Why is all of this like the same price? This is like 4...
They're all, like, sentry items. So you should buy those because then you can have a sentry. I'm happy with my flower because it has low damage but high
Yeah,
DPS.
I got a sentry from the... one, Brain of Cthulhu. And it's like a mythical thing, but it only does like 9 damage. So I'm thinking of switching out for the ballista rod.
Yeah, the ballista's slow but pretty good
Well, it says
damage.
it costs Eternia mana, so that has to be something else. So...
Eternia mana is like, because this is the collab with Dungeon Defenders they did a while back. Quite a while ago.
I don't. Increases melee damage by 10, reduces defense by 5. Kinda gross, but... it might not end well for liver.
Screw it, I'm doing this.
True. Well, it's only like 3 defender ones, so I might as well see if I can do anything with it. No. I'll just stick to whatever I have now and just put it like in my chest
What
whenever I
the
build my
heck?
house. Current hard light. 100 needed. Are you spamming that?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what
Right.
it does.
Oh.
Well, what do I exchange? What?
Hard light. You know, like the
Yeah.
stuff that drops from enemies?
Well, yeah, well, what do I do with that? What do I do with this information?
You hunt down the hard light.
Okay, do you want me to purify your arena?
Please, I don't know what happened. It exploded everywhere. Like, it's everywhere. It's on the top, bottom, and everything.
I know.
I leave for 10 seconds, and you already ate my arena.
Yeah. It was
It's okay.
It was a
I forgive you.
strategical plan. Trust. It was. You can get the Astro set, by the way.
Hooray!
As apparently I can just
Jumps into
weirdly transmutate magnetic ore into.
shot, take shot.
1, 2,
Oh! What?
3.
This is so awesome.
Also, yeah, I
Thank
can
you.
upgrade Foof stuff next time. For real, too. Anyways, here, let me get actually back to where I'm supposed to be going. God, sorry, I got distracted 3 times.
Damaging
It will
plasma.
happen again.
Choice.
Biomass Blast is a little,
Jester destroyed the arena. How dare you, man? How dare. I can't believe it's you
yeah.
who did all of that.
I think you're getting got, dude. Hate to inform you. I think it might be over for you.
Unbelievable, man. How could you? It's okay.
She says that, but she's currently closing in on their location. Oh,
That
yeah,
might be true. Only
yeah.
time will tell.
Yeah, you said run while you have the opportunity. I pray for you, bud. A lot of interesting stuff, but not particular things I need. Yeah, Isahedron's funny. Permafrost Spirit Staff is scary. Okay. Evil ass rod. Amber Tome. More signs. More critters. Marvel Rivals. We can make magic sword, guys.
Hooray!
I can tell you her answer. It's gonna be yes. They probably do.
Hold on, I gotta see this. Jester does Banny, Shaw the sheep, Shaw the witch sheep, bleh. And the joy have them thighs. I mean, yeah, they're like huge in canon, right? So I'd be surprised if they didn't.
I think we have to.
I think from their pictures, they do look like they have like
Jester, I've
big
made a grand
thighs.
invention.
Yes.
I need to find it. Ooga booga. I made an invention. It rhymes with
I don't know what's
grug.
happening, but I'm very. Oh. Where the hell's my? Okay, there it is. I got very sad. I didn't know where my one stuff went.
I have evil ass plans, dude. I've seen the light, and the light's not actually the light. It's actually just me being evil. I'm not sure we want to use that. I'm going to put it in here temporarily. Can be placed. Read this manual if you don't know what to do. I'm going to put it in there because I don't know what to do. And I will probably forget that it even exists. Okay, come on. God. Okay, evil ass plan. Sorry guys, you know how it has to be. Orbulon. Yeah, so we do actually have like 7 bosses we can do next. We're not hard locked anymore. Are you kidding me? I get to Gensoko, and this is where we're at. Nothing new. I guess it's time to look up what we're supposed to do. Okay.
Have that key on? Yes.
Jester, I found we have another soul. I'm going through and getting all the souls we can make, because souls are good. We have a wood enchantment, right? Yeah, I have a wood enchantment on my bod. Okay, another boss. I'm glad I went through it like this. Oh, very YouTube friendly. You all are just doomsday scenario. I love when this game. I know it's not bad, but it's still funny.
Did it show something weird on screen?
No, you know, just casually. Like, I can't say what it is out loud, but like, if you know, you know. That's what I'm saying, you know? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, wiggle, wiggle a little bit. So we have Crabulon. We have the big suck. Unsafe marble walls. Alright, guys. I promise I'll get my head out of the stupid crafting devices soon. We could build a turret, finally. The turrets can't help fight against bosses, though. Which makes sense. That would be nice, but we don't have enough blood. Which means we need another blood moon, which means we're going to lag. Unfortunate. Where was the purify? Instead of searching through mods, maybe I should be searching through, you know, actual things, but we all know that I'm stubborn. Also, which sheep, I think I said this earlier, which sheep seems to be right up my alley? Little on the fence there, JJO, but made me laugh, so you're good this time. Okay, let's see. Is there any summoning items? No. They're not summoning. Yeah, boss summoning. I want to get this out of the way. Do you want your soul sucked, Jester?
You
could get this soul stone. And it sucks you a little bit. And it sucks 20 of your max life away. But it does increase your summoning damage by a raw 10%.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty awesome.
I think I'm slowly starving to death. That's okay.
Don't worry about it. It's just
I think the food glitch was saved. The aquatic scourge. We have another boss item in here, guys. Come on. Sucks what club?
I'm reading the one stuff.
Not yet. That's a little getting close to the limit, but it's funny, so I can allow this. I accept. Just ate 3 bananas. I'm now irradiated. At this point, I should be able to just go arsenal mod. Vindictive torch. Evil. Where's the stupid purify? I thought it was in here. Love gun. I could spray you with the eternal love potion of Doom Jester.
How do I turn off that thing that doesn't let me, like, build a model?
I don't know.
So I swear you could do that in this game, it doesn't
I'm pretty sure
let
you can,
me.
yeah.
One
I
second.
found it. I did it.
What's up?
Purify. The purifying corruption ability. I also think that is all the boss summoning items I can get for right now, so. 2 new souls, though. Pretty good. I don't think we have a way to summon Queen Bee, because we need to actually kill her first. Let's see if I can get what's it called, though. Why are some of the things that are clearly not from Terraria in Terrarias? Billy Billy but freaky I put. Yeah, it was pretty funny. That's a little close to the limit, but very funny. I appreciate it. Time to go refill things with water. Oog. Where the heck is it? Oh, I don't see it, so, oh well. It is what it is at that point, honestly. I'm looking through mods at, one mod at a time, too. Actually get, like, a better look at stuff. Let's put what I can back in the chest. Okay, so just I might have actually made a bad invention. What some call a mistake, even. The Grug invention might be bad. Though it is kind of useful. So I'm gonna give it to you anyways. I smell you.
No. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. I want the house to be surprised.
Okay.
Okay, now you can give it to me. Now.
Here you go. It's a potion bag. Rhymes with Grug.
Potion bag. Thank you. Thank you, bro. So awesome.
It lets you eat all of the potions in your inventory, including in your piggy bank. The thing is, they don't seem to be infinite. I'm trying to figure that out right now, because it's from the mod.
Right click to open potion bag. It only seems to have auto sortation. That's not bad. I'm gonna put this. Well, it says.
I mean, it does do the thing we've been wanting of taking the
photos.
painful potions out of our inventory. And
Yeah.
storing them. So, I mean, it is a storage
And-
solution, if nothing else.
300 stack of potions. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a little weird.
Just gonna put my own stuff in there then. So.
Yeah, I guess we just, like, what? Take it out? Question mark? When? Does this work? I think it does if I put this in here. No, it doesn't. I also have the storage solution device, but putting more than one down will, makes it lag. Here, I'll give that to you. You can view that. I'm gonna put all the boss summoning items in the boss summoning chest. Why is there still random shit in here? Whatevs. You know, I'm taking these for building purposes. Nah, I won't. Those aren't really helpful, to be honest. Actually, I kind of like the lamps. I'll take those for building purposes, and then one. The jesters.
Oh, that counts as stacks. Not as okay. I thought I was like. Never mind. That's crazy.
Wait, it says you can activate and inactivate them, but how do I do that? It says they're all inactive right now. How do I activate them?
I don't know.
I don't either. Anyways, here's the crimson.
Just don't let me put wormhole in there. Weird.
Certain ones are, yeah. The wormhole one is still in my backpack too. I won't worry about it. Anyways, I'm gonna go put the jester armor on the grandma house top part floor. I think it's a good vanity thing.
Maybe. Well, let me put one on the splunker, and then I'm gonna.
Hard light thing I'm gonna put in the chest. I don't know why those sakura trees just had their tops explode immediately though. Oh, I think I know what it might be. When they grew, I think they immediately dropped a bomb. Because remember when you shake trees in this version, sometimes bombs will drop. Oh, so we were messaging the one collab thing. So we'll have to talk about that after stream, I think. Just letting you know in case I forget. Okay, so this is, yeah, weird. So I wonder how you activate it. I'll figure that out later.
I'm looking on the wiki now. 1 second.
It says they're all inactive right now. Such a letdown.
It says another sprite, so I don't know if this is the right one. We have the mod quality of terraria. Potion bag. Pretty cool.
So it is kind of FNAF adjacent.
Okay. Fluidific controls mod. Is that screen?
Armand Jester.
No.
I'm gonna go do
It's
that
the one config. How do I?
Hey, Heidelin. Pleasure to have you here. Welcome to absolute Terraria hell again, and a lot of stream scuff. Been an interesting day, but hope your session was good. Good to have you here. Sandstone. The sandstone bed's a little ugly. Honestly, so is the candelabra. Not sure how much I like these. I will not need more than 200, I don't think, since I have most of it already pre-built. Let's get like 100 of this cut stuff. Merged so much. Right now, ah yes, I forgot. I'm slowly perishing because of hunger. Oops. Okay, we're just going to
Yeah,
take...
that's why I'm trying to figure out the potion bag thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put the one food thing for the auto feeder thing to work in my inventory while you figure that out, and then I'm gonna go build the pyramid. This is one of the little build things we did. This is mostly just like a building stream. It's a theory, a game theory. We've been talking about Walton files, Heidelin. Or for anyone else who's just joining. I've never really super watched it, but JJO and Jester have been talking about it, so. I know I'm forgetting something.
Yeah, I don't really know that it very much, but I, like, know the characters and how they look. It's a theory of game theory.
Is that true?
I kinda thought that one-shot the urchin spines would... The potions aren't active. I need to remember the forever potions aren't active. So lava hurts your skin a lot. Very bad for your complexion. Fun fact. In all editions of Canon D&D, a red dragon's breath weapon does more fire damage on average than bathing in lava for one turn. Too much to craft? Yeah, a lot too much to craft. Unfortunately. This has like, we're on like 60 mods. This is hypothetically the hardest you can get in the game with it still being like playable and reasonable. We're torturing our dear friend Foof with, this is his first time ever playing the game at all. And we're making him play, you know, masochist death mode, on the For the Worthy Seed. As you can see, we're not even in hard mode and I have 300 deaths. Jester has way, way worse. He's not here right now, like I said, we're just building, some stuff. Doing some crafting, basic stuff. Did a little bit of Terraria Yu-Gi-Oh! Earlier. We have a mod that has TCG, which is pretty fun. That doesn't look terrible, I suppose. I don't like how the textures on the corner merge, but... oh well. I could spawn the nymph and then turn her into, like, an actual NPC, but I'll deal with that later. I will... This is probably a quicker excavator. Okay. Little inaccurate, but oh well, we're gonna have to build around anyways. Yeah, it's rough. All enemies are, like, buffed by a factor of 3. There's modded enemies. You only get 1 life per boss fight, so even the easiest cheese method of having your friends stay alive for you, if you die in a boss fight, you can only respawn once anyways. So 2 deaths, you're just outright. It's a fun time, fun time. Okay. Little off there. Whatever, we'll just... It wants a lip. Sometimes you have to listen to what the build's telling you. You know, happy little accidents, Bob Ross, all that. How did I miss 3 times? Ah! Or creepers. I need to clear this part out, I guess. Thinking about this logically. It's gonna get in my way eventually. I love your Dexcom telling you you're 250. I really should never turn that down. Every time I eat, I spike up, then I go back down to a stable blood sugar, and it just makes noise for no reason. I need to remember to turn that back to a higher number whenever I'm streaming. Oh well. Gotta love diabetes. Yeah, it is. Here, let me actually show you what some of this does, because it's funny. Here, so you go. Reworks bosses and enemies, making them stronger. Enables master mode drops. New turn base drops, blah, 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 blah. All base stats and caps player DR at 75%. Meaning even if your DR is higher than an enemy can deal damage to, you can only reduce their damage to by 75%. In Masochist multiplayer, each player can only respawn once per boss fight, changes the function and strength of certain items, making them stronger or weaker. Debuffs wear off faster when not attacking. You cannot die to damage over time debuffs unless in Masochist mode, which we're in Masochist mode, meaning you can die. Then up here we have Death mode. Pretty much just does the same thing. Whoops. We don't talk about that. That's an artistic design. Yeah, that's I'm sure that's fine. Where is smooth cut sandstone? There you go. We'll just put this in our inventory. Make it a little prettier on your eyes. I really only want the entrance to have this kind of smooth design. The deeper it goes, I'm not going to change that much, I don't think. I think I have a sword that changes the weather. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's terrible. It it didn't get rid of the rain. It made it so it's a sandstorm and raining at the same time. That's nice. We love that. I think that's the size of a door. Oh god, the air. Now the sandstorm elemental's coming to say hi. This is gonna be a nightmare. Okay. We're just kind of getting the... Yep, I do. You know, here, we love pain. You know, honestly, that goes for most of the games we play thinking about it. We pretty much play everything in super duper masochist mode. So... I don't know what that says about me. Take that as you will. Okay. How would I do stairs here? I guess I could put a stair there. And like I put a half slab, then put... Because this is 1 block higher. So maybe I just move it down by 1. Go away, zombie. Okay. Maybe I put it down by 1? To make it even? Yeah, I think we just have to make it even at that point. throw that out for now. I don't really need seeds. We have an auto machine that grows this stuff. No, we need this down one. What about minion memes? The only time I know of minion memes is from, like the Facebook mom memes. I've seen them there, but I haven't really seen minion memes, to know what you're talking about enough. Which is very out of pocket sounding. Okay, lower the roof by 1. Now thinking about it, yeah, like I said, everything I think we've done is in, like, masochist mode. At least most of the stuff we've streamed on the channel. Because the one Baldur's Gate thing was in, like, super duper modded. It added, like, 1,000,000 encounters, and some of the encounters were actually overlapping. So there's, like, this one terrifying spot. If we ever do the full series as, like, a final farewell to Baldur's Gate, there's this one encounter that will be absolutely hell, because we did that in honor mode. And with the mods we had, there was... For some reason, we always just add JJK needlessly into anything we do. And so, there's a JJK mod, and it makes a disaster curse spirit of earthquakes. Then there's also 3 gnolls that spawn there, and a Cult of the Absolute encounter all in one, and they're all marked to be on the same team because the mod authors just use the default enemy. So literally you encounter like 7 guys, and 2 of them have bosses in the same encounter. So, you know, even the D&D adjacent / D&D encounters we run are kind of hardcore now thinking about it. Okay, I like how this turned out better. So I think I'm going to pop a lantern here. Then count. I want like a little lift on the outside. To like... Boom. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about Wildfire Files, JJ. I'm gonna have to look into it more. So when I have time, I'll probably be laid out here in a little while. I have a... God, what are they called? I have a, They're the big tube things. The tube things. Ah, MRI, that's what they're called. That's what they're called. And then MRI come up, so I have to drive out for that. I'll probably watch that, like, on the way. I'll give you a little review. I might do, like, a short or something on it, if that's something people are interested in seeing. Like, being like, oh, yeah, I watched your suggestion. This is what I thought about it. Or something. I think that'd be just a little cool. Okay. So if I do... Okay, this is hideous, but maybe it will look fine. My brain's braining a little bit. Ow. So how do I make the, Okay, yeah. Maybe this is better? I'd have to look that up, JJ. Jester, how's your build going? Mine is, it
I've been
seemed...
trying to figure out this potion thing, and nothing comes up at all.
This just says
So
inactive.
I think it's just genuinely broke.
Wonderful. The invention rhymed with grug. That's all we could try. Okay, that doesn't look terrible
So,
for a balcony, I guess. Okay, let's see if we
do you
can
have any
hammer.
other storage containers that work somewhat
Oh, really?
like this? Gross.
I broke all.
I don't know why. Very confused why it's not working.
Okay, it's a little hammering them into place has not gone the best for the balcony. Okay, I guess. Okay, I think I need to push this out by one and put a second layer. I think that's really our only option here, to be honest. So that'd mean doing it like this. I do not like those random debuffs on my head. Okay, that locks me in. Too many particle effects. It's because of the pet. Actually, here, this is a smarter idea. Take this off. I'll be weaker temporarily. That's fine. Doesn't super matter that much. We're out in the middle of a... Maybe I do just leave the balcony unstairwayed. It looks a little more presentable. Imp, get out of the way. Thank you, buddy. The no bitches meme. The Mega Mind, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Honestly, okay, I think not stairwaying, hammering the balcony makes it look way better. It's a little bit uneven, so maybe we do put this like right inside. I do not need gel. Okay, so there. Then we put a door here. We put a door right here. We put platform across so that you can go down the stairs. I also think we expand this out by 1. So that we have more room to put things like paintings or whatever, because this build is meant to represent a museum style. So, I mean, by putting a door here, it should count as a barrier, meaning we can put an NPC here as kind of like a welcome guy, I guess. Making a base and yeah. So, I mean, we did a couple of other base builds so far. I'm kind of thinking about doing a sort of museum-styled I'm thinking about doing a museum style for the pyramid, for like putting some paintings up, some like statues, things like that in, because it goes down pretty far. And then also we need more storage space, because the one mod we use for storage, it has a hard 2,000 item limit. And so I was thinking about making each build themed off of what's going to be storing, and so we could store things like paintings, varying other decorative items, or things for like mob farms inside of this one, / other possible like mob drops or like additional things like that. So I'm thinking, yeah, like having an NPC here, because you need 2 NPCs to use the pylon independently. So Then also we have like this whole thing outside, which is a naturally spawning area. These fairies are annoying. They make those big tornadoes, and those big tornadoes are frustrating to deal with. But we have like this whole little dungeony thing, so like having a little museum next to like a little ruins for excavation, I think would be cool. After this build, probably not this stream, but next stream, I'm going to build a offshore mining operation where I accidentally let off a nuke. I'll go show that in a second because I think it's very funny and I need to go back home to build more building material. Also, JJO, please don't smash her past real people. I know that she's like kind of an influencer or whatever, so like this kind of comes with the inventory, but it's a little strange. So
Yeah, especially since I think Jaden is like very
and
against.
yeah. I mean,
that.
I don't know personally, so I couldn't speak to that. Even if she did make a statement, I'm not
Well,
really
she's
bad.
publicly said it
Yeah.
like
But
on
still,
her
I think
socials.
even with it,
So, like,
I would say
I
it'd
mean,
be
even
kind
with
of a bit
that,
weird.
it's kind of
yeah,
really iffy, cause like, yeah, it does come with like being an internet like celebrity.
But yeah, it's still a little.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's just so we don't like get in trouble and stuff.
Yeah. I think I am gonna replace like the outside. Okay. Dragon, get off my lawn. Serves you right, dragon. Okay. Now with that being said. Yeah, after I run out of these cut bricks I'm just gonna let them hit me at this point. You know what? A couple more blocks. Okay. Ah, why must you prove me wrong? Rain is the worst in this mod pack. Everything annoying spawns in the rain. We have another party, nice. Do you ever look to see what you could get during the party, like from the NPCs? Check them out, see if they have anything differently?
I have not yet. That's why I started one.
I mean, that's still kind of odd territory, JJ, because it's like, a character, like that character represents, I mean, I guess she's moved away from it, but still, I don't know, it's just not something I personally would comment on. It's a weird distinction to make, but still, that, you know, maybe I put this dragon statue as a warning to other dragons. Yeah, you know what? You know, this is it. I knew the hole served a purpose. Boom. We'll put that there for now. It's not the best, but it exists, and I'm happy with existence at this point. You know what? Yep, just let them die to the passives. You know, I really bring this on to myself at this point. But, okay, I think that, yeah, that's an improvement. Okay, now I'll go back to the base. Then I'll show you guys the accidental nuke that I let off, last time we played. Why can you knock it out of that door? That's... Okay. I guess we're fighting a mini-boss, that's fine. Phase 2. This is a pretty low-tier mini-boss, though, so we probably have this. Okay, or I miss with the curse scythe. There you go, I hit with the curse scythe. Hit the pet ability to regen health. Eat the bones. There we go. Mini boss down. I forgot you can't leave through that hole. Whatever, magic mirror time. Drop some of the stuff off in the chest. I don't think I'll need any more of this sandstone, to be honest. I hope I don't. If I do, I'll be embarrassed. I mean, I can just get more. It's not like it's particularly hard to make. Oh, yes, there goes the food again. Why do I have 2 of these? One goes in there. Well, I thought it was a cool weapon. Little did I know it destroyed blocks. And, here, you'll see in a second. Let me, I have a magic conch, so... Okay, you know, the water level I think was supposed to be higher than this at one point. You see how there used to be a bridge here, too. And, it's a weapon meant for terraforming, and, it destroys quite a lot of land, as you can see. Go away, shark. Gargura, you are not. There you go. Oh, it eats max health. I'm sure that's very lovely to know. Ugh. But, yeah, see, so there used to be a bridge, and there used to be ocean here. You know what? I shouldn't do this, but I think I'm going to. I'm going to get down on the other side of this. More fairies. And I'm going to fire it again. I've kept it in my backpack. I'm gonna fire it again. It's kind of a tradition. We always flood the ocean. Or, flood hell with the ocean. So here, let me fire this stupid thing. 3, 2, 1. It's a terraforming tool. It's just really, really too good at its job. It's so fucking... It eats all your mana to terraform in an area. As you can see, it puts the blocks into your inventory for later use. It just eats terrain, though, and it doesn't help that it's sand. It's because it's sand, it just falls into the beam. And auto dies. So fucking... It was, Jester. JJ was asking for a question. He's bored, so... That seems like a you thing. What's a question? You're the silly question person here. What the heck's that?
Okay, so... If you could... How many rodents, okay, per se, would you put in your socks? If you could. I asked for a question.
True.
I gave them. Yeah, man. Either ways.
I think I might be stuck in the ocean, guys. I don't think my Subaru can save me. 0. That's the boring answer, honestly. I mean, you know, the fair answer, but...
0. What the hell?
Let's see, did the status of the world get worse? No, it's only 1%. Interesting. Okay, well...
Okay, does it change your answer depending on, like, what type of rodent? Like, per se, if it was a hamster, like a rat, like... a roach? Like, what are we talking here? What... It's a good question.
Just...
Ask me about the question about love files so you know more. Who's like the evilest in there? Like who's the most devious of those creatures?
I have a magical mirror right here. Magic mirror. I just forgot that I had to purify the arena because it blew up a lot from the corruption. In eternity mode, if you kill a corruption boss in non-corruption, it spills corruption wherever you went, as you can see by, like, the walls and floor.
Bon is basically the main villain. I don't know why my brain instantly thought of fucking King Von, bro.
I don't like how the anime girl is sitting on top of the skinning machine. I think I've seen this one before. Ah, that's a gun.
You're gonna love my house. It looks really beautiful right now.
Yeah, I'll show you my other little cactus build thing we did before we end here. Okay. I'm trying to fix it.
Don't teleport to me. I'm definitely not done with it yet. Question mark.
Ah. You too, Heidelin. Good to have had you here. Have a good time at work. Hope it goes well.
Hi. Bye. Another question about the Walton files. Okay. Another question.
Also, Jester, I have good news and bad news about the silly little place, you know what I'm saying? The arena. Purification powder doesn't hit the wall. It does hit the floor, though.
My weekend? Shit, man. Where'd they go?
I don't know, man.
Anyways, you get to work, boy.
I'm purifying it as best I can. It really exploded.
Try harder. Is what it is. It's okay if the walls don't change. I don't think they spread corruption. Question mark.
I don't know if they do or not. It doesn't look like they have.
I don't think
since
so.
I've been
It'd
here.
be BS if they did, because especially if you can't change them with the contaminator. Another Walton Falls question. Okay, you always ask us which ones have the biggest gap. So I'm asking you. Okay, well, what's your opinion on that?
Who didn't skip leg day?
That is a good question. Add that to the list. Add that, yeah.
I think I've hit most of the play. Okay, yep. Nice. I don't know how deep the corruption went. Shaw the Witch Sheep. I will take your word for it, but yes. Okay, I think we're good, Jester. I think I fixed it. I think no, we're just gonna fill this in and we're just gonna pretend nothing happened, Chad, okay? Yeah. There's always a mine shaft there or something, yeah. I mean, the thing is, it depends on the interpretation of grog you're doing. Because if you take only highball, okay, I'm not gonna go super nerdy into power scaling shenaniganry. But he's not like, it depends. Because the thing is, if you take the average interpretation, which is generally how you would do it, but if you take rules as written, no hold bar, it's like it's a rough fight. I don't know a lot about the Walton files, but bro has, like I said, I saw a video on it, and like I said, it really does depend on the interpretation you're choosing to use. But it is, I'm gonna starve to death, huh? Well, yeah, I don't think I have any food to prevent myself from starving. So let's buy ourselves a couple of seconds. And then... let me open. I've barely saved my own life. Okay, and then I died. Oh well. I'll put that back on. It was annoying to see, but it is what it is now. Goku by a large margin, I would wager. And I was always considering, doing, like, a little bit. I don't think I'd ever want to get super into it, but I was considering doing a couple of, like, silly little power scaling things, like, if people actually wanted me to. But there's that one guy I always see on YouTube / I'm never on TikTok, so I'm not going to pretend. Like, I know he's shouted out his TikTok a couple times, but I must confess that I've never participated in it that much. But, there's always this one guy who I see who does, like, if you donate, like, $1 or whatever, he'll do a short. And I was considering doing that, because, like, I do kind of, must confess, I do need a little bit extra pocket change. So I might actually start doing that, though, do, like, short 1-minute video. What the hell? Bro, it turned into a Sharknado. Anyways, that was crazy. And I was considering doing that at one point, of being like, oh yeah, like I said, like what I said earlier, like maybe doing a short for like things people review or ask me to review or whatnot. Like being like, yeah, if you send me like $1, because I'd honestly, even if I do get monetized, which I know I'm pretty far away from that, I'm just thinking out loud here. If I did get monetized on YouTube or Twitch, I'd feel a little weird just getting donations, you know? So I'm considering doing like a, I don't know, like a thing on Ko-fi or whatever, where it's like you can request like up for however much, and I'll do like a short or a like short video essay on a topic of people's choice. Obviously nothing crazy, but I was definitely considering that, because that'd make me feel better about receiving donations, and then it'd also give people something to do. They have an excuse to make me watch things, or talk about things I otherwise wouldn't. React to random Twitter stuff like the, what the heck? I always get those squeaky toys. I should just put them in the trash, but they're worth money, unfortunately. But yeah, that way people could get, like, some interesting, like, debates, I guess. Like, the whole silly Twitter thing of, who wins, 100 men or 1 gorilla? I'll answer that just for the sake of it, but legitimately, I don't think there's any way the gorilla can win. For 4 primary facts. The gorilla has a great deal additional strength. Depending on what you read, this can be up to like 5 to 20 times the strength of a human person. Meaning, pretty much anyone who gets in the gorilla's hands is dead. But 100 people is just too many. Like, you know, tiny bees work together to kill giant insects by vibrating on them. And there's other things like that. Exhaustion is a major factor. And gorillas don't have amazing arm maneuverability because of how they evolved. Whereas humans are just very good all around. Meaning, most likely, in this situation, the numbers just have it. I do not see a way that humans could lose. Cause if you have 20 people holding down an average silverback, unfortunately in the wild, gorillas are still poached despite being endangered. I mean, and like 20 groups of 20 people go out and regularly without guns or with small arms fire, and can like singularly kill a gorilla. And so, I mean, if we're considering that as like, we're considering that aspect. I forgot to finish off the arena thing. Let me go do that real quick. We're considering that. Then, like I said, it's really rough to say a gorilla could win. I don't think realistically the average gorilla is going to win. It'd have to be a situation, and I've heard this in you literally, as the people say, would have to plug your controller directly into the gorilla to get a gorilla to win. Because it just doesn't have the strategy, and exhaustion would eventually take it, even without weapons. It also likely couldn't break a grapple of more than 20 people on it, just because that's a lot of weight. Lift force and, like, maneuverability are important. I don't know. That's just my silly 2 cents on that one random Twitter thing as like a proof of concept. Min effort.
You're gonna love my house, man. Hold on.
I
Yeah, like, come here.
There's a hole in the arena. That's a you problem.
You gotta be freaking kidding me, man. What the hell?
And I forgot I put the dirt in the chest. Sorry, dude. Bond versus
Anyways,
Pumpkin
guys,
Rabbit.
come here.
I would assume a main villain of any series would be a, quote, pumpkin rabbit. Though the concept does slightly disturb me.
You're gonna love my house.
Okay.
It actually is perfect for me. Look, man. Look. It's so... Do you like it? Don't mind the wallpaper. They also got a little, like, coaster here in case I want, like, nourishment. So sometimes I just want to go in here and, like, dip myself in the lava for brain nourishment time. And it's got, like, a cool little zigzag thing. I also got my own personal fishing area. Speaking of which, can I put a fishing machine here? And put the Duke Fish Round thing in here?
I guess. That would just make it caverns, though. And is there anything good
Oh,
in the caverns?
is there...
Yeah, the fishing machine doesn't do every biome. It only
Is
goes
there?
in the biome you go.
Oh, no, I know.
I
died.
kind
I
of
was just
don't
wondering.
hate it. You're right. A vending machine?
Do you like my
Whatever the
vending
fuck
machine
this
near the
thing is.
bathtub?
Yeah, dude, he's stuck
Near the antelope?
Near the antelope. The antelope is watching you get wasted in the bath. Got it. Oh, I think it needs
Yeah,
a little
and I
more
have a chandelier.
decorations, like a little poster, maybe like, you know, a lamp or something. But
I
other
was
than
thinking
that,
of taking the one thing up here. This really kick-ass poster that I put up here, slash painting.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I like it.
it.
I like
It's,
this weird zigzag thing. I like how I can bathe myself
there
in
you
the
go.
lava forever.
Yeah, it's for brain nourishment.
I feel my brain being nourished as my body withers.
Yeah, with you too, man. Look at me, man.
You know what? I ain't no coward. I've been revived. I've been murdered. It's revived. It's an infinite cycle of life and death.
Yeah, brain nourishment. It resets your brain by starving it from oxygen, and then making it go over again. Aren't you so happy?
I'm not sure happy's the word. How do
Do you just
I...
want to take the,
One
the
second.
cavern one
I think...
and then put it in here? Because I know that there's one like right near the pylon. In the
Yeah, I'll
cavern.
go grab it. Let's go grab it. We both need inventory space, most likely. I forgot I can do this. Oh, no, I can't. I was gonna say...
I don't know specifically where it is, my bro. So lead me to it.
Also has a
Let me go.
thing in it. A machine.
I think I can mine this stuff. Machine? Oh, funny clam.
It has an alluring bait.
Where is clam? Oh, it's over there.
I hate to inform. I don't think Jester can defeat an immortal being.
Yeah, very sadly, I can't do that.
She might be the legendary goat knight, but
I think I can mine through this area. I can.
Yeah, this is like earlier than where we are.
Prison back. Come here. I want your skin. Don't question it.
Ah. Yeah, we don't know. I mean, I guess I imagine the immortal is immortal. I'm just saying. And I don't think Jester has the capacity to defeat an immortal being. I've seen this creature fight, and this creature is...
What was that? Did you see that? What just did that massive damage?
I don't know. I'm drowning, by the way, but I'm regenerating quicker than I drown.
Oh, yeah. Oopsies. I was also drowning, too. Minor whoops.
Where the hell is the glass?
You didn't see what happened to it?
No.
It died. Did you not see the big damage that just happened?
No.
It was like
I've been revived. Oh, I forgot.
Per, like,
drowning gets worse the longer you're drowning.
Did you not see that, Mikey? It was like 4,000. It was like 400 damage per millisecond, and it was all hitting him like everywhere.
Okay, let's go to fishing machine. I'll look up immortality share. Last Walton file for tonight. But I will look.
Anyways, I want to keep this when maybe I should put this one in hell. I'm gonna put this one in hell.
One in hell, one in cavern for now, yeah. Immortality.
We don't have a hell pylon, it's fine. I'm going to venture down there since I have a demon couch.
Okay. The rabbit thing. Okay.
Sorry, guys. Get spooked.
Makes sense. Okay, since it is definitely not an immortal being, unfortunately for it, I think Jester might take it, honestly. I hear breathing. I'm sure that's fine. Is my screen black?
That's like the scary man that breathes in my ear every time I go down there.
I was scared. My stream for some reason said, because on the replay, it was way behind, so I was like, oh no. You know what,
guys? Does it have to be in the water?
No, it has to be nearby you. There's a plus sign, and the plus sign dictates where you're mining. Or not mining, where you're fishing. Guys, the intrusive thoughts took over. The intrusive thoughts won. Jester, if this goes horribly wrong and the elevator floods with lava, know that it was the imp's idea.
Okay, I trust them. I'm gonna put the one bait thing on that.
Oh, so Jester, we have to end soon. We've been going for an hour longer than we said we would. Which is exactly what I figured would happen. Squints at you. Squints at you. Now let's fight the nurse in Yu-Gi-Oh! While we... hopefully it's just the brain of Cthulhu that breaks everything. And not the Yu-Gi-Oh in general. Bond versus Immortality. I don't know enough about the series to give a strong indicator. I would imagine generally in horror films and things though, animatronics are just better than like people, even if the people are like the mastermind behind the animatronic. So I'd probably guess that that's the same case here. Though, like I said, I can't give a too strong of an opinion with how little I know, but... Perhaps I'll have a better understanding at a later date. Or... What are you doing the Yu-Gi-Ohs, guys? Ah, fuck. Okay, no, they just threw for some reason. I guess. Well, I was concerned at one point, but now it's just kind of sad. It's just like lightly caressing me. All it does is make me uncomfortable. Something like through for some reason. The AI in this silly little TCG is really hit or miss, I must confess. It is like oddly so. Oddly so. It is. Sometimes it will
Ignore
just
me.
throw like that, but other times it will actually go like really hard for no reason. They'll decide you are not entitled to being alive anymore.
How? What are you?
A cool rainbowy blood zombie, nice. Oh, it is in fact flooding, Jester. Ah, I forgot I don't have the lava potion. How am I supposed to stop it from flooding?
Okay, there we go. Yes.
Okay, good, Jester.
Fish this area.
I stopped it
Awesome.
from flooding with my amazing mind powers.
What the fuck?
Let's see what happens
Seal
further
it.
down the hole.
Bless. White crest. Oaf sword. Why do I always get the weirdest shit when I go somewhere?
What the fuck? It's something I just...
Oh my god, that actually might... I might have...
Oh, that's a
Never mind.
Medusa. There's
Say-
just straight up a Medusa there. She like hit me with a rock beam. Okay, so that's going crazy. Sarah, sure. Smash Sarah. Like I said, I do prefer her design slightly to Emily's, so like, sure. So the rope is getting a little toasty, Jester. Unfortunately.
You know what that means? Torch bombs.
What?
Torch bomb. Torch bomb. Which stuff I
finally
you recommend me use? I used it like a bunch on the other one.
So the problem was there was water. The lava would have peacefully flown down on its own, but water made obsidian. I do really like Adam's songs, to be real. Oh, Blood Moon is rising. That's wonderful.
What do I use these storage managers?
You foam down and then you connect chests to it. Hello? I hear you like groaning in my ear, sir. I really want to catch this on camera of what you are, so please, you know.
Just venture towards the sides and you'll find him. He's normally in like the weird side areas.
Can I eat peanuts? No, apparently I can't. You heard it here first, folks. Peanuts are not edible. I do like Adam's songs. I guess he barely achieves a smash. I guess. Barely. On one hand, I will say, Vivzi's Pop's decision to make him a guy instead of a dragon was the correct one innately. At least through, like, lore and, like, common sense wise, that was by far the, like, correct decision. However, yeah, this elevator is so cooked, dude. Wand of liquids. Guys, please. I just threw it for nothing, okay. How does this work? I'm locked in the elevator.
I see you. I just turned the screen and I just see you just stuck on fucking lava. Not lava, obsidian.
Don't worry, I'm eating the ah!
That's cheating.
I'm absorbing the lava as it. Look at this shit! Lava and water flowing. With immortal beings, it's always gonna be a weird argument. Because, like, Frieren is 1,000, though technically she is, like, 19 in elf years. I watched a, like, interesting video essay on it. I think it does help to explain her character to some extent. But yeah, no, I knew she was, like, whatever. But I do think, I do prefer Sarah slightly. Because, like I said, the type of women who are, like, I like the character, and I said I have a type. And the type of woman who's like, I know what must be done sort of deal. Even though in Season 2, it looks like she's going to be not quite of that mentality. I kinda just have a type for it, to be honest with you. And so I'm like, I prefer Sarah, but I don't hate Emily. I suppose smash Emily too, yeah, I guess. I found a weird jungle box. I'm sure that's fine.
Something in hell was massive, and it looked like fingers. Yeah, I don't want to go down there again.
Hello, sir.
I don't know what I just saw, but it looked like it was like fins or something. I don't know what that was, but it was coming right towards me.
So, would you like to come out and have a conversation? I want to see you, Mr. Creepy Crawly Man. Oh, is that you? Oh, that's so sad. I was about to uncover like the mysteries of man. I fucking died to hunger.
It's all good. Just spend like 2 seconds under crying, you'll find him. Especially if you're me.
I don't know why he likes you so much. Half the enemies are just like, oh, well, hello there. Let me introduce myself.
Yeah, but they have like mean riz. You're very mean to me, man.
You don't say. I didn't notice personally.
Me neither, man. It's very scary.
You did it. You know, sometimes you think you know a person. Okay, oh guys, we're going outside.
So, I just saw your one thing, OJ. No, I keep saying OJ. JJ. Oh. I don't know about... I'm gonna immediately pass on St. Peter. Cause,
I do think he's the
like,
weakest winner design, to
he's,
be
like,
honest.
dangerously twinked out.
I concur. I also think he's, I said, I
like,
think he is the weakest
if you compare,
of the winner
like, the
design.
actual, like, biblical drawings of him to like the one in in Aspen Hotel. You're like, what happened, bro?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I for sure agree. You will suffer. Damn. I love suffering. Joke's on you. I'm into that.
I'm trying to find the one
This is a funny
thing that
in case you
allows
didn't
you
see
to
last time I
like.
did this.
Do you have the thing that makes it so that you can like fish in lava?
We could make it.
Never mind, I found it. It's okay. It's just a shell and like 10 hell bars. Hellstone bars? Yes. One second, Cookie Bears. I come back in a second. Give me this. You have.
We never saw them again.
this.
Yeah. That's gonna happen with some characters. I do feel like the season was probably rushed compared. I think it was probably going to be higher quality, but gonna be more rushed pretty much however it went. Oh, that's like special blood. Interesting. A million tiny things. Yeah, I don't know.
I do agree though. I didn't hate his song as much as other people did.
I think.
But like, I can see why, like, people just generally dislike the character.
I mean, yeah, I think I have to say about the same thing. I don't know. I don't dislike him as a character because like there's not a lot to like or dislike. But unfortunately, he's gonna be towards the bottom of the list. I mean, because there's like actual characters that are like, okay, hot take, I dislike them. But then there's actual like just a lot of characters who are very neutral. And so like the fact there's so little to go off of would put him lower than a character who we have more go off of that I'm neutral about. Because, like, unlike a lot of people, I don't, like, adore or despise certain members of the V's. I'm just like, okay, yeah, I want to see some more. Like, they're villains, you kind of see what their shtick is, but, like, you know, you can be surprised later on. And so, I'm pretty, like, neutral about them in general, you know? Whereas, like, we haven't seen a lot of St. Peter. So, I would have to be kind of like, you know... I don't hate the guy, but he's on like the lower part of neutral due to there being less to go off of than other characters I'm actually neutral about. No geeking out aloud.
No, I was like in hell and there was like a weird, like my vision was like weird.
If you consider going to an eye doctor.
They don't have one in Terraria. Very unfortunate.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We
Anyways,
don't
I
have
have a
that
gift for you.
NPC.
I might teleport to you and I'm gonna give you very cool gift thing. Awesome sauce. Pretty cools, am I right?
Why?
Yeah, those things also home
I
onto
know, this
targets.
is literally what walked us through the Wall of Flesh in the original. I think this is the best weapon for Wall of Flesh.
It's a really good gift, am I right?
Yeah, you can also combine it with my other sword. I think we need the Mithril Anvil to do that. Let me look real quick. Yeah, we need Souls of Fright. That combines into the Forbidden Oath Blade. Yeah, I think that's good for tonight. We'd started one build. We got the demon altar after all this millennia. Meaning, honestly, like I said, I'm pretty satisfied at that point.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty good shit. Oh.
let me sell these final items. I will try to figure out how this potion thing works off camera, because that is just actually boring. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. And so Vox is literally a flat screen TV. No, he does not have any herbs to speak of. I thought that's funny, so I'll comment on that before the end. But anyways, with that being said, we'll purify this lady, and then we'll end stream. So thank you all for watching. Thank you everyone who subscribed. Remember, we do have a Discord. Go check out Jester's channel. If you want a link to it. She mitosis. What the heck? She mitosis. Anyways, yep. Gute Nacht.